Hey everyone, I am back with another tutorial. This time we will be looking at EtherDelta. EtherDelta is a decentralized exchange, meaning that you are trading peer to peer, meaning that you're trading with someone else. Just think of Napster or your favorite file sharing platform. Napster was probably one of the first of its kind, where you were able to download music off of someone else's hard drive, somewhere else on the planet. So this is the same concept. You will be trading directly with an individual somewhere on the planet who is connected to EtherDelta, and you're doing the trade peer to peer, person to person, as opposed to going through an exchange like Bittrex, Poloniex, Cryptopia, etc. These are a little bit more involved, but once you get the hang of it, you really appreciate the concept of a decentralized exchange. First thing to note, there is not a lot of movement. On EtherDelta, there's usually a low volume of movement, which in a way is kind of good if you're buying, because you have time to think, you have time to look at things, you have time to make sure that you're entering all the fields properly. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. This is what EtherDelta looks like. But before you can use EtherDelta, you must acquire your Metamask wallet or MyEther Wallet. In this tutorial, I'm going to use Metamask. There are other tutorials that show you how to purchase with your MyEther Wallet, so you can go check those out. I'll leave some links down below. However, I prefer using Metamask. It's just fun. It's just cool. The aesthetics. And there's more to it. Some might say it's more secure. What you want to do first is Metamask on your Chrome browser. You can also use it on your Firefox browser. For some reason, it doesn't work as good on my Firefox as it does with Chrome. So for this example, we'll be using Chrome, but it's the same thing on Firefox. For Chrome, you would want to go to More Tools. Then you would go to Extensions. And I will leave a link for a Metamask setup tutorial, which will probably explain it a little bit more in detail. Because I already set mine up, I will not be going through the entire process. So therefore, link down below. So when you first go, it's usually not going to be here on the first page. You usually have to go to More Extensions, and then there'll be a field where you can search by name for that particular extension. Okay, so here you would type in Metamask, do a search for it, and install it. It's all pretty self-explanatory, and once again, I'll leave a link down below. So once you're all set up with your Metamask, this is what it will look like. You always want to make sure you're on the main network, the main Ethereum network, always. So in this wallet, I'll give you a quick run through. This is how much Ether you have. The Metamask wallet holds Ether and Ethereum tokens. So with your Ether, you purchase other tokens. These three dots. You can view your account on Etherscan. You can show your QR code, copy your address to clipboard, export private keys. As you can see, you can buy directly from Coinbase. You can send out of this wallet. Now, I have not sent any of my ERC20 tokens out of my wallet, but if I ever do, I'll do a tutorial on that. But these are golden hold. So it's etherdelta.com. Check your browser. Now, before going to EtherDelta, or once you're on there, if you're not logged into your Metamask wallet, it will ask you to log on. EtherDelta and your MetaMask work hand in hand. Once you're signed in into the Metamask wallet, which is a Chrome browser extension, and you go to EtherDelta.com, it's all connected. For instance, you can see here, this is where you go and you can pick which coin you want to deal with on EtherDelta. Right now I'm just showing you as an example. This is PPT, which is Populous, and as you can see, it's connected. This here where it says wallet is letting you know what's in your MetaMask wallet. So you can see 1.45. This also shows you your MetaMask info, showing 1.45. Even if you go into the MetaMask, you'll see 1.44792, which is rounded off to 1.145. So this is what's in your wallet. This is what's on EtherDelta that can be used on the EtherDelta platform or the exchange. This column where it says EtherDelta, that's what's on EtherDelta wallet. Even though you see it here on EtherDelta, doesn't mean it's on EtherDelta or available on EtherDelta. It's just connected to your wallet and letting you know what you're holding in your wallet and what you're holding here on the actual exchange. This lets you know what token you're dealing with here. So here, this would be PPT. So if I wanted to deposit PPT from my MetaMask wallet onto the exchange to sell or to trade, this is where you would do it. Make sure deposit is highlighted. If I want to deposit Ethereum from my MetaMask wallet, if I want to deposit any of this Ethereum here to EtherDelta, then this is the column that you use. Always remember that. This part goes sideways. This goes up and down here as far as the info that it's describing. Now to withdraw from EtherDelta to your wallet, make sure you highlight withdraw. The transfer function, transfer from one wallet to another. You would put how much you want to transfer, the wallet address, and just click transfer. What I want to do today is purchase something for this tutorial. Now, once again, in order to get Ethereum in your wallet, you can either buy directly from Coinbase, see, or Shapeshift. But you would only be able to trade Ethereum for another coin because it's not showing fiat. So if you want to buy with cash, all this would do is connect you to your Coinbase. But it would deposit right into your MetaMask wallet if you bought it via your MetaMask wallet. Another alternative is going straight to Coinbase, purchasing some Ethereum on Coinbase. You can watch my tutorials on using Coinbase, purchase some Ethereum, and then send it from there. And what I do recommend is that you watch my other tutorials about how to use exchanges, because that will give you a broader idea of how an exchange is used. This exchange, it's the same concept as the centralized exchanges. The only difference really is that you're purchasing directly by using a smart contract, purchasing directly from another individual. So, this is a detailed explanation, folks. Sorry if it's not fast enough for you, but you have to have patience with crypto. You can't rush through crypto. So you do crypto when you have time, and you can focus your attention on it. So if you have ADD, you might as well pay someone else to handle your crypto for you, because you're going to lose. So, again, you can send Ether to your wallet, or you can buy directly from Coinbase. If you haven't set up your Coinbase account, I have a tutorial on that as well. What we're doing now is assuming that you already have your Ethereum in your wallet. You've already set up your MetaMask wallet. We're on EtherDelta.com. Now I would like to go and purchase. We're going to do sort. So when you go here, you have to make sure that whatever coin you want to deal with at the moment has to show up here. So I already have some Ether inside of EtherDelta already. But if you wanted to move some of your Ether, if you need to move some Ether from your Metamask to EtherDelta, click on Deposit. Go down here to Ether, not there, go here. So I don't have any of these yet, but I do have some, I already have some here in EtherDelta. I also have some in my wallet. So if this is your first time, you obviously will not have anything on EtherDelta. So what you would do is here you type in how much you want to move from your Metamask to EtherDelta. So you would type in the amount here. You click deposit. You'll see a box appear, which I'll show you what the box looks like. And it's just going to ask you if you want to submit the transaction, and it will charge you some gas. And what you always want to do, gas is what they call the fees, the transaction fees. They call it gas, because Ether is a gas. And it's usually minimal. You can set it lower or higher. I usually leave it at the default so I don't have any delays. The less you pay in gas, the longer it's going to take. Sometimes it won't even accept it. So I just keep it at the default value, which is about 34 cents. So again, you would enter how much Ether you want to deposit and then click deposit. Make sure that is highlighted, because that's what we're working with. See, if withdraw was highlighted, then this is what these blue buttons would show, which means withdrawing from EtherDelta to here. It would be the total opposite of what we're doing now. So now what we're doing is we are depositing. We enter the amount, click deposit, a window pops up here, which we will see. Click submit, or you can reject it. If you change your mind, you can always hit the reject button. But in this case, we would go through with it. You would click submit, and then it would show here. Sometimes you have to refresh EtherDelta in order for these numbers to change. Sometimes, not all the time. So now you have some Ether in here. We made sure we're on salt, because that's what we would like to purchase. Now what you look at here, this is your order book. And again, go back to my how to use crypto exchanges, cryptocurrency altcoin exchanges, to get a better idea of what order books are. So this is the red is what people are selling. The green is what people are buying. These are buy orders. These are sell orders. And these are actual individuals, of course. These are the trades that already happened. So this is what was sold. This is what was bought. This was a direct buy from here. Boom. This was just a sell. So these are sells, these are buys. These are the trades that have happened. Most recent trades. Here you have your chart. Here we'll go and look at this as well. These are your trades that are in the process or that you have completed. These are orders. Click here. These would be orders that you have on standby, waiting to be filled, whether it's a sell order or buy order. These are trades that you completed. Here is if you want to just put an order in. If you don't want to buy directly from someone. If you wanted to buy directly from someone, you would just click it. Click the red and here. And you can always change the amount. In this case, they're only selling a little piece of salt. Here's salt. But if you only wanted to buy 3 of them at this price, you just go here, type in that 3. You see this would populate. See, down here, populates. If I wanted to buy 12, that's how much it will cost me in ETH. This is the fee. It says 0, but you do get charged gas every time you make a transaction. So that's if you want to buy directly from the book. Here, if you want to sell, to the book. Same thing. This is if you already have some and you want to sell it. Here's just to put an order in. If none of these prices are appealing to you, you can hear if you want to buy some, you can set how many sought, and make sure you put the numbers in the correct space, in the correct amounts, because this is Ether, not BTC. Okay, so these are Ether amounts. So you would put how many tokens you want to buy, the price. This would populate usually by itself. If I wanted to buy 12 at 0.009, see how it populates, and it'll expire in 1,000 blocks. So after 1,000 blocks passes and this trade doesn't go through, it expires. It would sit here in your order book until it's either bought, sold, or expired. And here the blocks count down. Right now, at 0.01 Ether, we can go to a conversion table. You can type in USD to ETH. Usually go to CoinGecko. And if you watch my tutorial on how to use crypto exchanges, you will learn this, how to convert. So, the price, the selling price, that's not a lot. I want to buy more than just 0.445 sought. But this is the same price. So 0.01, it's $3.64 actually. So I'll buy 3 of these, okay, for demonstration purposes. So in order to do that, we can go here. This is how much it's going to cost me. Click buy. And this was the box that I was telling you about. Whenever you do a transaction, so right now ETH is pretty high, so it's 37 cents for the gas. So it's going from my wallet. You're good. Click submit. Now it's letting you, you just created a transaction. You can track its progress. I usually don't do all of that, but just for demonstration purposes, this will take you to Etherscan, and here is it's pending. Okay, Etherscan is like the Ethereum block explorer. So we click OK. Now, did my order fill or not? So as I mentioned before, usually I have to refresh to see changes here. So it happened automatically. Okay, everyone. So now what we're going to do is transfer our newly purchased tokens to our Metamask wallet. So in order to do this, you need to click on withdraw. That will change these buttons from deposit to withdraw. What we want to do is you go to your Metamask wallet, you click on tokens. We need to add the sought token to Metamask. In order to do that, you want to find a smart contract address for the particular token that you will be adding to your Metamask. So you can just type in sought token or whatever token it is that you are working with. So we go to sought token, contract address. And what this is going to do is it will take you to a Google page, and you want to look at the one that says this. That'll have the name, the ticker, ERC20, token tracker, Etherscan. You want to click on that. Sometimes it'll be down here somewhere. Now, it's a link. And what the link does is it takes you to the contract address. And it's even easier if you do it that way. Just copy. Go to your Metamask wallet. You add the token, copy and paste contract address. Sometimes it'll say 18 decimals, sometimes it'll say 8. So that's fine. If you want to double check, see, it's 8 decimals, and it populates all on its own once you add the contract address. See, populated sort, populated 8 decimals, click add. So now it's added. Now we want to withdraw 3 tokens to your MetaMask. Withdraw, sort, under here, not under here, do it under here, because we're working with the sort tokens. Click withdraw. There is a gas fee. Hit submit. Created a transaction. You can track its progress if you want to. Then and there they are. So I don't have a mouse, so I don't have a wheel. So I had to click somewhere away, but in the box, and just hit the down key. And there you see my 3 salts. We refresh here. Should move from here to there. Now that it's in our MetaMask wallet. And there you have it. So now we have completed a purchase of a token or tokens in EtherDelta. And to give you another quick final tutorial, just to go through it really quickly, I already have some Ether in here. So I want to purchase some PayPal because it just keeps going up, even though I was advised not to. So again, here, PayPal ticker is PPP. PPP. Here we go. That's the ticker for PayPal. So now, go here, click on that. I want to buy, let's say 10 of them. That price, that's how much it's going to cost me. And we'll hit buy. Submit. Transaction done. Let's refresh. Okay, nothing happened yet. Let's check our trades. Let's check our orders. Nothing, which means it should have went through. Let's try this one more time. So it's pending. It's pending. Just give it a little bit of time. Okay, so you can see it's working. Hopefully it goes through. I don't know if someone purchased everything. Well, that's how much it costs for the transaction. Doesn't hurt. Okay. Well, let's go back to EtherDelta. So these are the trades that I completed. So it should have went through. There they go. So these are little things. You just have to be patient. Okay, as you saw, it was pending for a little bit. Now we have them here. Metamask. So we want to find PPP, token contract address. There you go. Boom, bada bing. Copy and paste. Go here. We're going to Add the token. Contract address. There it is, populated. This one's 18 decimals. We're going to add that. Then we go back to your EtherDelta. Withdraw the tokens. 10. You can just put 10. I like putting 10.0. Withdraw. Submit. Okay. Check our Metamask. Just take a little bit. So you can see it's pending. Same thing. Just give it some time. There you have it. That was the quick rundown on how to do it. Thank you once again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, click post notifications for more tutorials. Love all my noobs. Naked Matrix, I'm out.